picks up so well. Such a nice car to drive. Welcome back to another Peter Lennox Car of the Week, and this week we've got something extra special for you. This 2018 GLE350d W166 SUV. Beautiful, sophisticated, loaded with features, pretty much fully optioned from the factory. As you can see, it's got the AMG sports package there, interior exterior sports package, 21-inch AMG wheels, and is fully loaded with options. It does have the driving package, which I'll show you a bit later, smartphone integration package, which is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and it is absolutely stunning. This car has only 26,290 kilometers as it is today on the clock, which means very low mileage in as new condition, and absolutely stunning, as you'll see once I do a quick walk around. It's really smart buying. Why pay big dollar for the brand new one when you can buy this one, which is in as new condition, just 2 years old, and save yourselves thousands. This one is 88,888, so well below the new car price and in an absolutely amazing condition. Alright, let's have a look at this stunning GLE SUV. This one does have the diesel motor, which produces 190 kilowatts, 620 newton meters of torque, which is a lot, and takes this SUV 0 to 100 in 7.1 seconds. Very impressive. So a fast, very economical family SUV, and absolutely stunning with the AMG sports package. Beautiful wheels, 21-inch AMG wheels, as you can see, factory skirts. It does have the panoramic sunroof, which is open here and looks absolutely stunning. You'd be hard pressed to find any real marks, scratches on this one. Really good condition throughout. I'll do a quick tour all around it so you can have a good look. There's the LED intelligent light system. Absolutely amazing if you haven't driven one of these at night. It's, yeah, really good. Has to be experienced. So as you can see by the grille here, the shiny star, that is the DISTRONIC cruise control. This one has a bunch of features that is just amazing. Actually, it's fully loaded. So we've got front and rear camera, 360 degree, parking guidance, DISTRONIC cruise, blind spot assist, lane kit, active park assist, heated front sports seats, which I'll show you inside once we get in there, sports steering wheel, which is the AMG, memory package on the seats, panoramic sunroof as mentioned before. We've got full command sat nav, Bluetooth, phone audio, digital audio, premium sound system, dark privacy glass, as you can see in the back here. So the front windows are only slightly tinted, while the rears, as you can see, very dark, the factory tint, which is what they call dark privacy tint. As mentioned before, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, AC cooling package, good on a day like this when it's 34 degrees here in Melbourne, keyless entry and start, and the auto tailgate assist on the rear, which I'll show you just here. So a quick sneak peek of the interior here. So it's got the Mercedes factory boot mat in it already. The carpet is in as new condition, as you can see, and it's even got the factory scuff plate in it that is in very good condition. This car is exceptional and really smart buying if you want to save money while still having the experience of a new car. This is what you need to get. Simply stunning. So at the back here we've got the AMG sports package, which has the nice rear diffuser, twin exhaust, chrome, rear sensors. Being a diesel, it is very fuel efficient and powerful. Just do a quick tour of the rear seats. Stunning poplar wood interior. This one does have the premium sound system Harman Kardon. And look at these seats. In as new condition, pretty much haven't been used in the back here at all. It still has that new car smell. And there's a sneak peek of the panoramic sunroof, which is open, and the beautiful Peter Lennox logo here in Thomastown. Quick tour from the passenger side. So we've got memory seat package, very classy interior. That panoramic sunroof, and look at these seats, even the front drivers in as new condition. With such low mileage, you're basically buying a new car and saving yourselves a lot of money on the new car tax, pretty much. Let's have a quick look inside. Alright, so let's have a look inside this GLE350d. I forgot to mention before, this one does have the semi-active air suspension, which is has comfort, sport, individual modes, and I'll show you that inside. And it does lift it up and drop it too. And it's also got the rear collision warning system. So a bunch of safety systems for the family. All right, let's have a look inside. So it does have the keyless entry. A lot of high-end Macs do. You just touch the handle and pull open, and it opens up. If you want to close it, close and swipe. And as you can see, the mirror will close. And to get in, just grab the handle and open. Very easy to use, you don't have to think about it, and you can have the keys in your pocket on your bag. Very handy system. Alright, so here we have a beautiful leather clad interior with custom stitching, as you can see. It's got the fine wood, poplar wood dash trimming, simply stunning. Memory seats, which let you set the memory for each individual driver that might be in it. You just press the button and it'll adjust the seat. I believe the steering wheel column, will test that out in a second, and even the rear view mirrors to your perfect position. And there's the Harman Kardon sound system, which is simply stunning. Very hard to show you on camera, obviously, because depending on what system you're listening on, you won't get the full experience, but it is absolutely stunning. Here we have the beautiful Mercedes-Benz entrance sills, AMG floor mats, and AMG sports pedals, which just finish it off. AMG sports flat spoke steering wheel, very nice. And that stunning panoramic sunroof, absolutely love it. And let's jump inside. All right, there we are. The car greets you, as you can see, 60 to 90 kilometers. Beautiful checkered pattern on the instrument display there. 24 degrees outside, but I can tell you it feels warm. Let's turn it on. So it's got the keyless go, foot on the brake, press the button. Look at it light up, simply beautiful. turn the radio down. AC is on. I might increase the temperature so it's not too loud on the vents. And let's have a look at these memory function on the seats. So fully electric seats, all controlled through the door here. If you haven't experienced a Merc before, with the memory package, it basically gives you this panel here, lets you control this, the seat up and down, tilt it. It's basically fully functional the way you adjust it here. The seat will go up and down, backrest, and even the headrest is automatic on this one. Now if you press number 1, it will actually change the position of the seat. So really nice feature if you've got more than one person driving the car. Automatic headlights, automatic dimming mirrors and wipers on this one. This beautiful leather clad perforated steering wheel is simply stunning. Really thick, sporty, and flat spoke design, very nice. It does have the pedal shift if you're getting a bit spirited on the Great Ocean Road, for example. Very nice. Let's have a look as we go to the left here. Large entertainment. We're in Thomastown here, as you can see on the map, in a luxurious used Mercedes-Benz dealership and service center. Climate control here. There's those heated seats, which we don't need today, but I'll show you how they work. 3 levels, and they do heat up very quickly and very nicely. Stop start system, and I'll run you through that control system there in a minute. As you can see, a beautiful interior, beautiful seats. What a stunning family car. Plenty of space in the rear. Based on the ML platform, the W166 GLE is a spacious, reliable car, perfect for the family road trip, and extremely safe. So let's run through some of these features. Okay, so with the driving package, you do get a lot of control over the ride comfort. As you can see, it's got this dedicated control system here, which lets you set the comfort level of your drive, or the characteristics of the drive, from comfort, sport, individual, and it's even got a snow or slippery mode, and this one is off-road actually. So when you turn this, it shows you on the heads-up display what the car is doing. As you can see, that's comfort. We've got sport, individual, which is set to comfort at the moment, and then we've got slippery, which is a snow mode, and the off-road mode. So this is not only a family SUV for shopping trips, it is actually quite capable off-road, and is set up that you can take it on slight snow trips up to the mountains, and maybe a beach road somewhere on your adventures around Australia. As I change these modes, the car is actually adjusting the suspension and the height. Hard to show you in here, but if I go to comfort, for example, the car will lift itself up just a little bit, and if I go to off-road, it will raise its suspension to its maximum level. I will show you a bit of the controls in here. So we got vehicle, and you can see all sorts of information here. Dynamic select, so this is what we were just going through. Vehicle data, so you can see all sorts of information on what the car's doing, the temperatures, which way it's heading currently. We go back, engine data, so you can see voltage, oil temperature, the amount of power that it's actually running. So if I rev it a little bit, you can see it changing there. So bit of a nice heads-up display if you want to see what it's doing, how it's performing, individual configuration. So this is where you can configure the individual setup of the car, so how it drives, comfort mode. We've got suspension and the steering. So if I go into steering, we've got comfort or sport. If I go back, let's see what we've got in drive. In drive, I've got comfort, sport, economy. So let's leave it in sport. Okay, suspension, comfort or sport, leave that in sport, and steering in sport. So you can set it up the way you want it. Vehicle data, we'll go back into there. 360 camera, so you can, as you can see, turn that view on. It's got a bird's eye view of the whole display, 180 degree front and back. It's a stunning system, and the screen is really high resolution. You can see the consumption of the car when you were driving it for the last few kilometers, where we've got it idling here, so it's a bit high at the moment. Owner's manual, time and whatnot, basic settings. Here we've got the telephone, so it's got full Bluetooth functionality, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so equipped with the latest technology. Media, so it's got USB and a host of other things you can do with it. Radio, digital radio, which is very handy, many different stations there, and the navigation here. So a really stunning, well equipped SUV for the family. Quick tour. This reveals cup holders, 12-volt socket. There's the control system, which you use to control all that I just showed you. USB ports in there for the music, storage compartment. So yes, a very stunning car. Let's quickly show you the panoramic sunroof, how it works if you haven't seen one of these. So as you can see, it's a huge sunroof, and it's tinted, and it has a blind, as you can see, 2 blinds for the front and the back. And if we want to open that, we can open the blinds and fully open the sunroof. And it looks simply stunning. Very easy to use and a really nice feature. So as you can see, this beautiful as new GLE350d is loaded with safety features, the latest in technology for your phone connection, the driving package with off-road settings, comfort and sport. So it is a absolutely stunning family SUV and really smart buying. So let's take this 2018 GLE350d for a drive and see how it drives, so you get an idea of how smooth and beautiful this car is. Turn the radio down, close the panoramic sunroof so we don't get wind noise. Okay. Seatbelt on. Adjust the seat and mirror. Okay. Let's drive. Into drive, release the handbrake. Now, these new diesel engines are exceptionally quiet, as you can hear. Now, there is actually no diesel sound at all on this, so doesn't have that characteristic diesel sound. Sounds very quiet, sophisticated. These engines are very economical and powerful, with 620 newton meters of torque. Even on a larger medium-sized SUV like this, it's a lot of torque. There is absolutely no issues with, you know, driving and keeping up with traffic, having to rev out the engine or whatnot. It is simply stunning. Slight touch of the throttle. I haven't driven this one before, and it just takes off. This has the AMG Sports package, which is cosmetic styling and appearance, which makes it look really beautiful. As you saw, sporty, you know, AMG aprons, front lip, AMG steering wheel and whatnot, but it doesn't have the AMG engine. But even without the AMG engine, this thing is extremely nippy and fast. Just put my foot down gently and this takes off. That torquey diesel just absolutely pulls with a perfectly matched transmission. It is a very fast car. 7 seconds to 100 for a large SUV like this is very good. So as you can see, it's about 25 degrees outside, quite warm today in Melbourne, and I've got the temperatures in here set to 26, so put it down a little bit. You can hear the dual zone climate control spinning up. Trying to cool the car, because I have had it outside while filming, so it's warmed up a bit inside here. Take off. Oh, very potent, very quick actually. I've got a 2012 204 diesel, which I love, and a sedan, and this thing is absolutely much quicker than that. Very nice. We do have the Harman Kardon sound system, which is a premium sound system, and I believe, I'm not sure how many speakers on this particular model, but it's 12 to 16 or 17 speakers throughout, subwoofer, and it is a very powerful, amazing sound system that is simply stunning and a must-have on one of these, that's for sure. Adaptive cruise control, lane guidance, blind spot assist, so it's basically fully loaded with the latest safety features, so you can be assured that the family is safe. Basically the best of what Mercedes has from just 2 years ago. In terms of the entertainment system, up here we've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can display your maps, your Google Maps, your messages from your phones on here. It works seamlessly and very easy to use. On the large screen here, it's basically like using a smartphone inside the car, so that's a big bonus and plus feature that you really only get on the late model cars. This one being just 2 years old, you get all those features. As we said before, this is really smart buying, because for much less than the new car price, you're getting what is essentially that new car feeling. You know, the interior, exterior of this car has no wear and tear. It's like a new car. Even has that new car smell, honestly, and you're saving yourselves a lot of that new car tax that you pay as soon as you drive out of the dealership. As soon as you drive out, you drop a couple grand straight away. So really smart buying one of these SUVs. You can't hear that diesel at all. Very quiet inside. Now I do have it in sport mode, I believe. Let me have a look. Oh, I actually had it in, I left it in off-road, there you go, so it was actually lifted. Now I'm going to put it in comfort. As soon as you see it switch to comfort, it actually turned the engine off. So it's got the economical feature of, you know, stop start. Can be turned off using this button here, so you can control it. If you don't like that feature, it actually works quite well in this one, I think. We'll see it work in just a minute. Because it's a hot day and it's got the aircon on, it does have the engine on right this moment. I will close the blinds because the sun's quite strong. So as you can see, blinds closing makes it a bit darker, a bit cozier in here. With the dynamic air suspension, the car lifts and lowers depending on what setting you've got it on. On comfort, I believe it's sort of a in-between setting to maintain good, you know, road comfort, I guess, through the potholes and bumps and whatnot that you might experience in city driving. Sport mode is obviously lowered, stiffens up the suspension and the steering wheel, and just makes it a bit more responsive through the throttle. That 600 newton-meters of torque is just amazing. You just gently press the throttle and it just picks up so easily and effortlessly. There goes the engine, turned off. So we do have it in comfort mode. As I lift off my foot off the brake, it turns on, and by the time I've got it on the accelerator, yeah, the engine's already on and ready to go. So you don't get that lag like you did in first generation systems from other manufacturers and, you know, all the cars that used to have it. I think with these new Mercedes, you can actually keep it on, enjoy the fuel economy savings without getting too annoyed by it. Steering wheel is slightly less, I guess, responsive in comfort mode. I'll put it into sport mode now for the way back. That should lower the car, stiffen up the suspension, and also, yeah, I can feel it straight away, make the steering more responsive. So within straight away you can feel it's a bit more responsive there. Sounds good. Such a nice car to drive. Very quiet on the road, handles like a sedan, especially in the sport mode. I like it. Okay, we'll do a U-turn here and head on back to the dealership. So even in sport mode here, the engine still turns off. If you don't like that, press the button here and the engine will turn straight back on. I don't mind it, I actually like to drive with it. heated seats, so both front sport seats are heated, 3 levels of heating, really handy in summer, and they work actually quite well. It's not just a gimmick, they work really well. This does have the AC power cooling package. It does have the blind spot assist, so in the mirrors you can see triangles when you've got obstacles or vehicles to the in the blind spot. Rear collision assist, so I don't know the full details of this system, but it basically gives you a warning to try and mitigate any rear collision that could occur, radar based I'm guessing. So really, if you're looking for a safe SUV for the family without breaking the budget, for under 100 grand, this luxurious GLE is simply stunning. Oh, it really just picks up so well. Such a nice car to drive. Now we're here at 40 zone, so we should keep it nice and slow at 40. Love this engine. The 350d being the bigger one, the bigger engine of the class. It is really nice. Just changes the car quite a lot. The 250d very nice, but the 350d is just a little bit better. Just a bit more of that nice driving power that you might want. This does have the active cruise control. So just set it using this stalk here, lever. Comes up on the heads-up display here, 60 kilometers distance pilot, so it'll monitor the cars in front of me and brake for me, and then when they're gone they will actually increase the speed. I can set how far the car is in front of me or behind me in meters. Distance pilot off, I can have it on. So yeah, really nice feature. It's called DISTRONIC cruise control. Very advanced. Really good. Awesome, I was going to say, on the open highway if you're doing a road trip. I think if you come and test drive this car, you will fall in love with the responsiveness, the power, and how it drives. It's so quiet, like a petrol engine, but really has a lot of punch with all those newton meters. 170 kilowatts of torque, kilowatts of power. So yeah, really nice package on the 350d, and fully loaded with options like this. It's really a beautiful, stunning package that is simply remarkable and beautiful to drive, as you can see. Well mannered, quiet, beautiful on city roads or the open highway. disinfection, sanitization, as we do with every car we review or drive, and after every test drive we do the same. So every car that is test driven by yourselves is spotless, clean. Drive here. Busy day today. There we are, there's the dealership. I'll show you the 360-degree camera. Put it into reverse. As you can see, I've got the trade plate on, so you cannot see the rear camera here. If I put it into drive, you can see a very crystal clear image of the front, and there's the 360-degree view of the rear with the trade plate there. Thank you for watching. Let's have a look at it from the outside and we'll wrap it up. Turn it off. So there you have it, beautiful 2018 GLE350d, really smart buying for 88,888,000. Don't buy a new one, buy one that's as new, save yourself a lot of money, spend it on something else, and take this beautiful GLE350d for the next family road trip. Now available from Peter Lennox Automotive here in Thomastown, and you're welcome to come and test drive. Beautiful car.